Welcome back to your home garage. In this video, we're going to focus on the carpet extractor and show you exactly how important this little tool is and why it needs to be part of your detailing kit. And we're going to use this work truck as our test subject. And even though we're going to detail the entire interior of this truck, the main focus is going to be these fabric seats to see how much or how well we can clean them. And if you plan on detailing your interior, a carpet extractor is a must. And you have so many options to choose from in this category, from portable carpet extractors targeted towards consumers and small detailing businesses, to industrial carpet extractors great for detailing large fleets of vehicles on a regular basis. So in this video, I'll break down some details you may need to know before purchasing a carpet extractor, along with providing a few recommendations. So first, a carpet extractor is more of an industrial grade device that lifts and removes hard to remove dirt particles in fabrics and carpets by simultaneously applying water and suction. And on these mats, we're definitely using our drill brush. And we'll also clean and protect all the plastics. So getting back to our extractor, by applying hot water or sometimes an extractor soap, you can dissolve hard to remove stains. Oh, and here's something for the coin jar. And these machines have a couple of different tanks. One for clean water being pumped out, and one waste tank for the dirty water to collect in. And most of these also have a smaller tank or sometimes a mixing tank for holding some sort of cleaning solution made specifically for carpet extractors. However, before you start any sort of cleaning, it always makes sense to pre-treat any sort of stains that you have beforehand to begin breaking down these substances and then use an extractor. So here are a few pros and cons of extractors, but we'll start off with the pros. They're great for large soiled areas of the fabric. They lift deeply embedded dirt from your carpet. This tool definitely speeds up your carpet or fabric cleaning, and it provides less scrubbing to remove stains. Now let's move to the cons. Depending on the model that you choose, some can be bulkier than portable vacuums. They can be expensive, some can be loud, and cheaper extractors can leave the carpet wetter than others. Now let's talk about heated versus non-heated carpet extractors. Most higher-end carpet extractors will contain some sort of heating element, which can make removing some stains or trapped dirt easier in most cases. The downside is usually these cost a lot more than basic carpet extractors and may not be worth the cost for some users. But they do tend to disinfect better and clean just a little bit easier, so it's something to consider. Non-heated extractors will work just fine in most cases and typically much safer on other surfaces that you may occasionally use them on, such as carpets or rugs, since they won't shrink the carpet fibers or discolor them if too hot. Now let's talk a little bit about soaps and solutions for your extractor. In order to remove stains more effectively, there are a few products that you will probably want to pick up made specifically for your carpet extractor. While it is generally okay to use most non-foaming sprays to prep carpets before extraction, there are some specific soaps or detergents intended for these devices. For this heavily soiled fabric, I did a pre-soak from my extractor, followed by an 8-to-1 dilution of Super Clean, specific for upholstery. And now I'll take my drill brush to loosen all that dirt before hitting it with the extractor. And if you do use any foaming products on your carpets or fabrics, make sure they're safe for your carpet extractor. That's why it's a good bet to pick up a carpet extractor soap. Most of these are low foaming and are safe to be sucked up into your machine. And although many of these extractors have detergent tanks, you probably only want to run clean distilled water through the lines to avoid buildup. Shampoos, on the other hand, not soaps, require a little more prep before being sucked up. Solvent-based shampoos are meant to pre-treat stains beforehand, so you'll want to towel off the foam before it goes through your extractor. No matter what product you use, towel off any foam that may be produced beforehand, or invest in a defoamer to go in the recovery tank. And in your recovery tank, adding a defoamer is always a good idea anytime you're dealing with cleaners that produce a lot of foam. Over time, foam buildup can be bad for your extractor's vacuum motor, so it's good practice to make sure you limit its presence in your recovery tank. You can also spray the defoamer directly on the foaming surface, as well as pour some in your recovery tank. And for those tough stains, it's a good idea to pick up a stain removing formula prior to using your extractor. Typically, these products are usually branded as carpet extractor sprays that can be applied to the surface of the stain, much like soap. While small detergent tanks come standard in most extractors, they're really intended for cleaning large rugs or carpets where it's not practical to manually pre-treat everything by hand. Carpet extractors are obviously used in more than one industry, but most are simply too large or expensive to be practical unless you're using it for a business. But for most home enthusiasts, you're probably going to want something that is as portable as possible. And this is just one of the many tanks that I emptied. Look at all the contaminants that came out of the fabric. And there you have it, some of the finer details about owning a carpet extractor. And now let's take a better look at how well these seats turned out. And depending on the stain or how long it's been there, you may not be able to get everything out. But a few good techniques, tools, and know-how will definitely be able to make your interior look a lot better. And look how good these seats turned out or look now compared to when we first started. So if you don't currently own a carpet extractor, I'm definitely going to recommend that you buy one as part of your detailing toolkit. And I'm not recommending any particular brand. As you could tell, I didn't promote anything in this video besides the process itself. And make sure you help to keep this channel going by hitting that like button, sharing this video with a friend, and please comment below as I reply to all. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Your Home Garage.